Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we're going to be doing a two-player playthrough of a card game called The Game Face to Face.
Yes, this game is designed by Reinhard Staupe as well as Steffen Benndorf and published by Pandasaurus Games. And in this game, we essentially have a deck of cards each, and we are trying to deplete our deck so that we can beat our opponent.
Yes, this is a two-player spin-off of another card game called The Game, which is a fully cooperative game. However, in this one, they've changed the rules to fit a two-player only perspective, I suppose, and so this is competitive. And so today, we're probably just going to teach the game as we play it because the rules are very quick, but stay tuned till the end if you'd like to hear our thoughts. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so then, if you'd please direct your attention to the center of the table, we're all set up here for a two-player game of The Game Face to Face.
Yes.
Now, in this version of the game, one player is going to play with the orange deck and the other player the gray. And just like the original game, our goal is to completely deplete our deck of cards by playing cards to our own rows. And so at the start of the game, we are actually each going to start with 6 cards in our hands. And we randomly decided off screen that I'm going to be going first. Now, both of our decks are numbered 2 through 58, and each of our cards are unique. And so, starting with me, on your turn, you must play a minimum of 2 cards from your hand to your card rows. Now, the thing is, one card row will be ascending in value, and the other one descending, which means when I go to play cards, the cards that I play in my top row must be ascending. So for my first card, I'm playing an 11, which is higher than a 1, so that makes sense. And then I'm going to play a 12. Now, they don't have to be going in incremental value. You can jump as much as you want, as long as this pile continues to ascend. And that's actually how you play the original version of the game. Now, the difference in this one is once per turn, I can play a card to one of my opponent's rows, but the card that I play must always be improving their rows. So we'll do an example of that later because I'm sure that's going to happen a lot. The difference, though, is if I don't play a card to Naveen's area, then I can only draw 2 cards at the end of my turn, regardless of how many cards I ended up playing.
Right.
But if I do play a card to Naveen's area, then I can draw cards back up to a hand of 6. So I've played 2 cards already, which is the minimum. I'm just going to end my turn here and draw 2 cards only because I did not play to Naveen's area. So then it'll go to Naveen.
Okay, so this would be a good way to show an example. So I have this 7 here. Now I could play it to my ascending, or I could play it to improve Monique's ascending. Now I would not want to do that this early in the game, so I'm just going to keep it over here on my 7. And then I'm going to go ahead and play an 11 ascending once again. I've only played 2 cards, but that is the minimum that I must play. If at any time a player cannot play 2 cards legally, you lose the game. So you got to keep everything in check. So I'm going to draw 2 cards because I've only played to myself, and now I'm back to my 6.
All right. So like Naveen was mentioning, one of the ways in which you can win is if your opponent cannot play the minimum amount of cards required. Alternatively, you can win by just playing out all of your cards, which is actually the main point of the game. Now, one of the major differences between this and the original version is if you do deplete your deck and you're down to just the cards in your hand, you still have to continue playing a minimum of 2 cards per turn. You do not get to go down to 1 card. So now it goes back to me, and unfortunately for me, Naveen did not help.
No help.
So I'm just going to continue playing up here. I'm playing the 16. I have to play another card, which is unfortunate, but I guess I'll just keep climbing. So I have not broken this row yet. So now I'm at a 20. The last major rule that we did not mention is if you have a card that can improve a card row by a value of 10, for example, if I had the 10 in my hand, I could play it on top of this card, basically bringing this card down by 10 and improving my card row, making it easier for me to continue playing in this area, basically.
Yeah, because as you start pressing up closer to that 59, 60, well, then you're not going to have that many options going this way. And the same is true for the opposite going downward.
Yes. And we will do our best to demonstrate that. That is sort of the best thing that you can do in the game, but doesn't always work out. So I've drawn 2 cards. Now it is back to you.
Okay, so 57 I think seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and put that there. And then my 11, I'm just going to boost it up to a 12, keep it nice and neat, nice and tight. And I'm just going to draw 2 cards. All right, there we go.
So then it goes back to me, and I'm going to start playing cards here now. The thing that's scary about this version of the game is it only goes up to 60, so the margins are much tighter. In the original version, it goes to 100, so you have a lot more space both ways. But I think I'm going to go 53, down to 52.
Mm-hmm.
And then the previous example that we just discussed just came into my hand.
There you go.
So I get to improve this card row by 10 because it is 10 less than that card.
So you have two options basically here. You could put that 10 here to draw up to 6, or you can put it here to improve your stack by 10, but only draw 2.
Actually, I would only be able to draw 3 more cards. You basically redraw until you have a hand of 6.
Up to 6.
So I have 3 cards in my hand. I'm just going to draw 2. I'd rather do that
I
than
like
help
your situation
Naveen
better.
at this point.
I agree. All right. So, I need to start ditching some cards. So, unfortunately, I'm going to make a pretty big jump here.
Okay.
It's going to be a problem for me.
That's
but
fantastic.
I'll do a 48 right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bad. And then I will improve you, Monique, to a 4.
Wow.
Now,
what a gift.
The unfortunate thing is I'm going to be stopping there, and I only have 4 cards, meaning the benefit of drawing up is not so special for me. But
you were still able to get rid of a card.
I was able to get rid of a card because some of the other ones might have forced other things to happen even worse. So,
Okay.
it is what it is.
It goes back to me, and I think I'm going to play a 24, even though you gave me such a gift.
I did.
But I can bring it down to 14.
yeah.
So that's nice because, again, it was 10 fewer than the previous card. And then, tit for tat, let's help you.
I like
So
it.
I'm playing a 58. Again, this improved Naveen's pile here. And now I only have 2 cards left in my hand, so I can draw 4 because it'll bring me back up to a hand of 6. Okay, so now we know the rules. We can get more aggressive.
That's fair game. All right.
Right, Naveen?
No more teaching. Well, I'm going to do something very similar that I did last time.
Okay, helping me?
I'm going to unfortunately help you.
Oh my goodness.
Make it a 6.
To what do I owe this honor?
And I'm in the same situation, so I'm going to eventually have to play this card. So what better time than now? I'm going to take my 12 all the way up to a 28.
Ah,
Yeah.
stinks.
Stinks, for sure. So hopefully I can find my way out of this.
Okay.
All right, that's me.
It's funny because I'm actually in trouble.
Oh, good. There
You get
go.
into trouble really quickly, it seems, in this. So I got to bring this down. I have to bring it downtown. So 52 to 47 to 35.
Ooh.
And I'm just going to stop here. I'm going to draw 2 cards, no helping for you this time.
Okay.
And now it goes back to you.
Now I have a check out this move kind of moment.
Okay.
All right, we started at 28.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we go to 30.
Okay.
We go to 31.
Oh.
We go to 35. And then we drop it down by 10 to 25. So I started at 28,
Beautiful.
ended at 25. Now I have 2 cards left in my hand.
Please,
so
you're
I
invited.
could be in trouble here if I don't help out. So I'll help you out just a little bit.
Here.
I'm going to help you out here. I'm going to turn
Oh.
that 6 into a 2. I only have 1 card left. This is the perfect time to now draw 5 extra cards.
Oh my gosh. That was not
Not ideal.
what I was expecting.
Yeah.
All right, well, it goes back to me. And at least you brought it below a
Yeah, there you
6.
go.
I had a 6 in my hand and you had played a 6.
Sure.
So it stifled me there. But now I can play it. So
There you
thank
go.
you. I think I might as well keep playing here. Oh, this is so bad. This might really, really be the
Ooh,
end. So
30.
I'm going to 30. Might as well go to 29, right? And I might as well help you so that I can draw more cards. And this is beautiful because Naveen has a 58. I'm just
Oh,
doing
nice. Yeah,
a 1
that's the perfect time to do
card
it.
assistance, and I get to draw 4 cards when I end my turn. All right, back to you.
Very good. All right, here. I'll help out just a little here.
Okay.
So 25 to 29.
Uh-huh.
We knew that.
We knew
and
that.
let's go from 6 to 5.
Okay.
There you go.
It's
a little
that
help
is
right there
still
for you.
helping.
And again, you can only play 1 card to your
Yes.
opponent's piles.
Right.
It's not like I can just completely
As
deplete. Yeah.
tempting as it may be for you to help me win this game, Naveen.
The game doesn't allow it.
The game does not allow it, unfortunately. All right, so now it's back to me.
Yep.
Well, I'm definitely going to start by playing an 8 over here because that does increase that. This is the beautiful
It's a
pile
nice
here.
pile,
It's
yeah.
nice. And then, honestly, I can't keep doing this.
No.
I can't. So I'm going to just help you. That's
nice.
actually a nice help because I'm
Nice.
only
What'd
drawing
you-
2 cards for
what'd
that.
You, do? You took me down. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right.
Please help me
You want some
here.
more- you want some assistance?
Please.
All right, 22. You're done, right?
Yeah.
22 to 24.
Okay.
Do I help you?
Yes. This is not a co-op. Just so you know, this is definitely competitive, but I would love the help.
Help you. I'll help you here. How about that? I'll make that a 3.
Wow, you are
Yeah.
drawing all your low cards.
I know, and I'm shoving them over there.
Okay.
It's not good. I don't think it's good.
Ooh.
I don't know. Okay, that's me.
Oh boy, I am in big trouble. So soon. I am like severely out of options. So I'm going to do something quite painful. I hope it doesn't end the game.
Painful is good.
I'm going here, and I'm bringing this up to a 37. Oh, I know.
Oh, boy.
I have to play at least 2 cards.
You do. Those are the
So
rules.
here goes a 42. And, do I just stop there?
Oh, Monique.
I'm just going to stop there. There is no point. There's no point in continuing.
Maybe you can see some nicer cards.
Yeah, I'm just going to draw 2 cards. All right.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Let me
back
help
to
you
you.
just a little bit here.
Thank
Okay, we got to make this fair. I'll make that a 38 for you. How
Okay.
about that?
So
Generous.
kind.
All right, so 38. We're gonna drop this down, unfortunately. So we're gonna go 59, 44, 43, 42. So I
Wow.
have 2 cards left because I helped you. I'm gonna be able to draw up to my total of 6. So
Okay.
that's an extra 4 cards. There we go. Okay, back to you.
All right. Well, I think I am going to continue to play up here.
Okay.
As surprising as that
Maybe.
seems. Now, there are a couple of things that I can do, but I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 55. This is increasing, right? Oh my
yeah.
gosh, 59 is a max. That is
Yeah.
so scary. I can bring it back
Okay,
down to
I figured you had
45,
45 by doing
So I
that.
do have that. I could have played the 43, but because I only have 3 cards in my hand, I think I'm going to play it here because it only helps you by 1.
Yeah.
And I can draw 3 cards
great.
into my hand. So
That's good.
let's do that. Okay, back to you. Are you in trouble?
Well, it's not that I'm in trouble. It's just I don't want to help you so much.
You heard it here.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
First.
Okay, 24 to 34. You want to do the inverse. You want 34 to 24, but
Yeah.
so is the rules of the game.
Oh,
Okay.
you didn't do the 10 rule.
Well, no, the 24 was laying there for a while
So
now.
you just went up.
I would have to have a 14 to do something about it, but
Yeah, you just
unfortunately, I don't have it right
made
now.
it worse there.
Yeah. Boy, I'm gonna help you. All right, here you go, Monique. That's a nice card. That's a beautiful card for you. I know. I'm giving some life.
Wow, that you just breathed life into me right there.
did,
You
I
brought it up. So you do that again here, okay?
Over there? No, I don't think so.
Okay, are you done?
Yep.
Beauty. All right, well, I'm going to play my 49 that I've been holding on to for quite some time.
Oh, good card.
And then, surprisingly, I'm still in a bit of a pickle. So I'm going to play this card here,
Nice.
and that'll help you.
Thank you.
That'll help you a little bit. So I played 2 cards. I'm only going to draw 2. All right, back to you.
Okay, very good. Thank you for doing that.
You're
We're going to
welcome.
go 43 to 41.
Okay.
41, we're going to bring it up to 51, and we're just going to call it.
Whoa.
Live another day.
Okay. Well, here we go. Time to bring this down. So 49 will go to 34.
Okay.
And then I'm going to help you. So 51 to 57. So, oh my goodness, the cards that I have in my hand are really extreme.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to leave it at that. That goes back to you. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Well, I appreciate you taking my 34 down to 25. It's like it didn't even happen. I'm going to go back to 36 and 37.
Okay.
So,
That's it?
so is the game.
That's
yeah.
all?
That's it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I am in big trouble.
Maybe we can be in big trouble together and then we can help each other out.
Help me.
I can help you if you help me.
Okay.
I promise to help you if you help me.
Help me
'Cause
in a big way.
Maybe, yeah.
Because you'll see
Okay.
what lies ahead.
Yeah.
So,
we don't want to call it quits here. We have like a whole half deck. to
yeah,
go.
don't you want to play this?
I do want to play it out.
Don't you enjoy this game,
Yeah,
Naveen?
I do.
So this is going down, right?
Yep.
34 is going to go to 7,
Oh.
which I have to play. I might as well keep playing because you're going to help me. So I'm just going to go all the way down to 2. That is the lowest this can go. I can no longer play in this pile unless you help me, which is what you promised. So I'm bringing you down to an 18.
Did.
Look at that.
Unbelievable.
Look at that. So I'm out of cards. I'm drawing a hand of 6. I have 6. This was plaguing me. It was really, it was nightmare fuel, I tell you. All right, Naveen,
Wow.
time to cash in on that. On that
I
promise.
could just pin you down right now. Okay, no. I'll be fair.
Yeah.
I'll be fair.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little thing here. Thank you for the 18. We're gonna go to 8. 2 will take you up to 10. There you go.
That's what you're doing?
Well, I mean, you spiked it like crazy.
A 10?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna help a little bit more.
Well, I
than
didn't know you were
that.
gonna take it down to 2.
Oh. Is this the end? Is it over?
No, you got something. You have to.
I thought you liked this game.
I do like this game. I just didn't know what you were doing. Yeah, I didn't know you were gonna take it to a 2.
Okay. This is bad. I'm having second thoughts about what I just did there.
Okay.
I mean, I brought it down to a 7 and then brought it all the way down to a 2. I guess I could have delayed that by 1 turn,
Yeah,
but
you
still
could've.
would have been there. Still would have been in my hand. So anyway, I do have one option, and it's basically to play here. So I'm going to play a 56. This is going up, right?
Yep.
45 to a 56, and then back down to a 46 because it is 10 less. And I'm just
good.
going to stop there.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'll draw 2 cards, and it goes back to you.
Okay. So for me, I will go 14, 17, and then I will help you out here. I'll give you a 20.
Oh,
I'm gonna draw 3.
that's nice. I'm gonna bring it back down.
Are you?
But no, that is still great. So
Usable.
20 goes to a 17 and then a 15.
Okay.
So not too bad, I guess.
Okay.
Do I want to help you? The problem is I kept helping you, so it's much harder to help you now. I would have to play less than a 17 here or higher than a 57.
And less than a 17 is basically
Yeah,
putting on
it's
your own
basically
pile.
playing
Yeah.
here. Which I guess, do I want to help you? I guess that's better though.
Okay.
Instead of playing my 15 there,
You play it here.
play it there. It helps you by 2, but it
you
also
get to
gives me
draw.
just a little bit more wiggle room. It doesn't matter. I'm still only drawing 2
I see.
cards, but it just gives me a little bit more space. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, back to you.
Okay, so I'll go 54, 52, and then I'll give you a 40 here.
Ah,
So I get to draw 3, so I'm going up to 6 again. There we go.
okay. Oh my gosh, I am barely surviving. I don't think I'm going to last to the end of my deck, honestly. I'm really only able to play 2 cards at a time.
Yeah.
So 40 will go to 50. What a waste to 54. And that's it. So back to you.
Okay, I will go from 52 to 39, and then I'll pump it back up to 49.
Okay.
And then I will hold there. I will hold there.
Okay.
1, 2. All right.
And I think that's it. I think the game is over. Gosh, I didn't even get to the bottom of my deck.
How many did you have left over?
So I am not, the reason why the game is over is I am not actually able to play my minimum 2 cards. I don't even think I can play any cards.
What do you got?
Because these are them.
Okay.
I would have to play lower than a 17, which I don't have, or higher than a 54,
okay,
which I
for
also
your own
don't
piles,
have. I'm
yeah.
right in between my piles, and I can only play 1 card to your pile, but I don't even think I
I
have
don't
any
think you can
cards
legally play,
that I could play there either.
Nothing improves it.
So that is it.
That's it.
That's
That's
the
the
end
game.
of the game. It's
Nice.
that was much faster. I'm a little bit
Than previous
disappointed.
games, yeah.
I will say. I hope that was enough to at least show you how the game is played. But
in previous games, we've definitely had it where somebody has actually won by depleting their entire deck.
yeah,
several
definitely.
times actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
people we have won this game all the way to the very end, but I will say it is harder to do that than it is in the original game. At least in my opinion. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah, because this one you're kind of really stifled by this, and you're not really having. In the co-op version, everybody is trying to work together to bring things down and pull things down. And this one,
Yes.
it's like I could try to help you, or I could not.
Yes. So in the original version of the game, it is fully cooperative, and I believe you can play up to 4 players. But we play it a lot, just 2 or 3 players.
2 or 3, yeah, 4.
And it is just 1 deck. The cards go up to 99,
99.
and you'll have 4 card rows, 2 of which are increasing, 2 of which are decreasing. Very similar to this, except we are all just cooperatively playing to the same 4 rows. Now, on your turn, it's the same thing. You must play minimum 2 cards, and then you draw back up, but you'll always draw up back to a hand of 6, unlike this game.
Yep.
And then you basically just keep on going around and around, trying to deplete the entire deck. So that is the game. Now, what are your thoughts on this version of the game? I feel like we're a little bit split on it.
We've
but-
talked about this after playing it a couple times.
Yeah.
I still like the original one better. I like the co-op aspect of it because there is limited communication, but the table talk gets kind of silly with that one.
It gets very silly.
It's like, hey, that top pile, nobody do it. And it's like, dude, we all have to play cards. And
Yeah.
it's like, no, but like I have something really good.
Yes, especially some people sitting to my left like to really push the boundaries of communication
I say
when telling people not to play.
seriously, leave it for me. Yeah, and so that means,
No,
it's gonna be
you
pretty
say,
good.
I might have the best case scenario.
I get a little loose with it sometimes.
Yeah.
But that one I prefer over this one. I do enjoy this one also. It's a very similar style game. But I do I've had moments kind of like where I was in your position in this particular playthrough where it's like, just the cards I drew on that completely, you know, I played all my cards out. I played in your pile. Here's my 6. Hopefully something's going to work out. And it's like, oh, none of this is going to work out for me right now. So that kind of that feeling is always a little bit deflating, especially when the game ends and you know your opponent has way more cards in their stack compared to what you have done throughout the game.
Yeah, in both versions of the game, there is a luck element to the order in which the cards come out. You try to play as strategically as you can, but at the end of the day, the cards are going to come out when they come out. And if you just made decisions based off of what you were hoping would happen in the future, sometimes it won't work out and you'll lose. And so I feel like that is a bit more prevalent in this game. Like in this game, you really can lose because you drew a series of cards that were all just extremely low, and now you're forced to play on that low pile.
Yeah, like in your situation, you couldn't play to your own, nor to help me and like to help my game.
Right. Yeah.
And so in that situation, it's kind of like, well, there's nothing you can do,
Yeah.
even though you had, you know, there 15 other cards that probably could have helped you.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, I should have played my cards over the course of 2 turns instead of just dumping them all. But I still think it would have been delaying the inevitable, honestly. The difference, though, between how we feel about both games is I think you love co-op games.
I do.
Like, there are people out there who I will never play a co-op, and Naveen is on the other end. He loves co-op games.
Let's play, yeah.
I really enjoy 2-player competitive games. I like co-op games, but I think I enjoy fully competitive 2-player games just a little bit more. And because of that, I do enjoy this one. I feel like maybe a little bit more than that one. That one, the original version, is very sort of easygoing. We always play it at the end of a game night when people are about to go home, and it's like, let's just play one more. It's like less than 20 minutes, and it's just
quick to teach,
it's
quick
a
to
nice,
get to the table, shuffle it up.
Yeah, it's a
That's
nice
it.
puzzly card game that we can all just enjoy together with no hard feelings.
Yep.
And this one is a bit on the other spectrum, but I enjoy both quite a bit. So, but I guess it really just depends on your style of gameplay. So anyway, that is the game Face to Face. If you enjoy the original version, highly recommend you check this one out if you enjoy playing it too. But there you go.
Well, there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.